It's Tuesday, and that means it's time now for our weekly Hot Jobs Report.
It is brought to you by Workforce Solutions of the Coastal Bend. Our Marissa Cummings has more.
In Corpus Christi, a commercial journeyman electrician is needed. You'll install and repair various electrical appliances like motors, heaters, and generators. You'll need at least 4 years of experience plus a high school diploma or GED. You'll also need a valid state of Texas journeyman electrical license. Pay is between $18 and $22 an hour. A design and digital content specialist is also needed. You'll create high-quality graphic designs and create digital content for traditional and new media. You'll also be in charge of planning different events. At least 1 year of experience is needed, plus a bachelor's degree. Salaries between $43,000 and $50,000 a year, plus benefits. An IT application supervisor is also needed. You'll provide overall direction and integration for IT applications. You'll also coordinate with other team leads. At least 4 years of experience and a bachelor's degree is needed. Salary is between $63,000 and $85,000 a year, plus benefits. Over in Gregory, a heavy equipment operator is needed. You'll be operating various equipment and perform all job duties as needed. You need at least 3 years of experience. Pay is $16 to $25 an hour. And lastly, in Alice, a field service technician is needed. You'll learn and then help install and remove different components like frac stacks and flowback manifolds. You must be able to lift and move at least 95 pounds. No experience is needed, but you need a high school diploma or GED. Pay is between $18 and $29 an hour. To learn more about these jobs and others, contact Workforce Solutions of the Coastal Bend at 888-860-JOBS or visit workintexas.com.